The biggest mistakes that hinder Airbnb hosts and the biggest pitfalls to actually avoid to become successful. I get so many DMs and comments every single day of people reaching out to me, sending me their failed Airbnb listings, stressed out, not knowing how to pay rent for the next month because they're underbooked and they don't know how to budget their expenses and they don't know how to get high occupancy. The biggest mistake I see is pricing. Most people do not know how to dynamically price. You may be watching this right now and you're wondering, what the hell do you mean by dynamically price? And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Because if you're a host on Airbnb, you should know what I'm speaking about right now. Dynamically pricing a property is so important. It's the same thing the airlines do, the cruises do, and all these transportation businesses do in the hospitality space. The price of a property today should not be the same price in the future. What do I mean by this? You should be running and discounting your prices the closer the date is to the present. And in the same token, the further out the property is, the more expensive the dates should be. So if this is your calendar on a 30-day chart, this is week 1, this is week 2, this is week 3, and this is week 4. And if we had to separate each week into their own chart, week 4's prices should be a lot more expensive than what week 1's prices are gonna be. Because week 1 is gonna be today and the present time, and week 4 is going to be the future. So if today's price is set at $100, week's 2 price should be set at $200, week 3's price should be set at $300, and week 4's price should be set at $400 every single day. And $400 should be your base price of the property. That means every day should be set at $400 in the future in advance, and all the weeks coming up to every day that gets closer to the present price should be discounted more and more. This is called the dynamic pricing method. It could be called the gradient price method, because gradiently and gradually the price gets cheaper and cheaper closer it gets to the present day today. You need to be able to discount your prices competitively to make sure these days get booked out. Because if today is January 1st and January's first price is at $400, people aren't gonna be booking it for $400 as much as the person next door who has theirs priced at $300 or $200. Now on the same token, 30 days in advance into the future, the price should be a lot more expensive because people are usually forced to book in the future at an Airbnb property. People are planners. You have to think about this. If my birthday is on January 30th, I'm not gonna care about whether the price is $100 or $400. I'm gonna book the date on January 30th regardless because it's my birthday. So I'm not gonna care about the price. All I'm gonna care about is having my friends come over, throwing an event, and having a good time. So the same thing goes with birthday parties, sports events, celebrations, holidays. There's a reason why so many people increase and jack up their prices during Christmas time, New Year's time, holiday time. So knowing that, you have to take that into consideration and you have to use that as your advantage to book out the dates in advance to be a lot more expensive than the dates in the present time. Now this is ironic because for airlines and hotels, cruises, the closer the date is to the present day, they actually will charge more and hike up their prices because of the scarcity mindset. For real estate, it's different because people need places to stay. They will book because of an important day in the future, and people like to plan ahead on events. That's why the hotels hate us, because they know that us, as logical human beings, will be able to discount our prices to make it cheaper rather than creating a monopoly like the hotels have established and jacking up the prices. If you're a smart Airbnb host, you need to be following this gradient pricing technique, or other words known as my dynamically pricing technique, to get more bookings. This in return will drive up your occupancy rate through the roof. I stand by that because that's what I've been doing in the last 5 years of being in this business, and all of my properties are consistently doing over 75 to 80% occupancy month after month. When your occupancy rate of the property goes up, your reviews are also going to be going up, which means the algorithm's going to kick in and Airbnb is going to pump up your listing to the top of the explore page, because Airbnb is algorithmic and you need to take advantage of that. In my next video, I'm going to be going over how the algorithm works and how you can beat it to make your listing go more viral so you can get more bookings. If you want to learn how I can help you get your next Airbnb and how we can work together, click the link in my bio to book a consultation call with me and let's get it going.